Your voice, your vote. Secretary of State Katie Hobbs joining the list of those vying to be Arizona's next governor. ABC 15 Mornings anchor Justin Pizzera talked with her about why she's running.
Good evening, guys. I talked to Katie Hobbs this afternoon, just a few hours after she announced that she is going to run for the governor of Arizona. She grew up here in the state, and she says she never thought that she'd be in this position to run the state. But she says what has happened over the last 6 months, she decided to run. She is joining in on what's becoming a crowded field for the state's top job. She's a former social worker, state legislator, and now Secretary of State. She has come under fire since the 2020 presidential election for her defense of the state's election system and has consistently said the election was not stolen from Donald Trump. Hobbs has buffered a lot of the attempts to overturn Arizona's results. A recent high ground poll shows 55% of likely Arizona voters would oppose a candidate who supports the latest Arizona audit. But I asked Hobbs about the large chunk of voters who still do support it.
Arizona is a swing state, and those middle voters are the voters that really help make the decision one way or the other. So, I feel good that those voters are on the side of opposing this so-called audit. The fact of the matter is, I think there are some voters who are never going to believe a word that comes out of my mouth because they believe I stole the election for Donald Trump. And so that doesn't mean I'm not going to try to talk to them or not try to be a governor for everyone, but I'm going to do my job. And what I'm doing right now is standing up for the integrity of our election, trying to protect voters from this kind of so-called audit. And that's what I'll do as governor.
We also talked about the immigration issue. She says she wants to work with Senator Sinema and Kelly on addressing the crisis at the border. Hobbs says her time as a social worker gives her a good perspective on some of the challenges with the system now. Other candidates who announced they are going to run for governor: former Nogales Mayor Marco Lopez, a Democrat. On the Republican side, State Treasurer Kimberly Yee, Karen Taylor Robson, who is a member of the Board of Regents, and former news anchor Carrie Lake. In Phoenix, Justin Pizzera, ABC 15, Arizona.